So recently, inflation numbers for the month of October were released and we hit the highest level that we've seen in over 30 years. So things look pretty bad, except when you look deeper into the numbers, it's actually not that bad, because when we compare things to 2019 levels, when the economy was doing pretty well, it's actually not that high. You also realize that most of the inflation is not due to the money printing by the Fed, is not due to any of the monetary or fiscal policy we've had, is actually due to supply constraints because demand is still there, and that's what's causing prices to go up. Regardless, the other question that a lot of people have been asking a lot is, how do I hedge against inflation? My best investment against inflation? And I think Big Daddy Buffett has the best things to share to understand how we can manage for inflation. So check this out.
What are you doing to protect our company's portfolio against the perils of inflation? Specifically, are you looking at further currency investing and metals investing?
Well, we would not necessarily look at metals investing as being any protection against inflation at all. But the best protection for inflation is your own earning power. I mean, somebody that is a first-class surgeon or lawyer or teacher or salesperson or anything else, whether the currency is seashells or paper money or whatever, will do all right in terms of commanding the resources of other people. So your own earning power is the best hedge against inflation. The second best hedge is to own a wonderful business, not a metals business necessarily, not a raw material business, not a minerals business, but a wonderful business. And the truth is, if you own Coca-Cola, if you own Snickers bars, if you own Hershey bars, if you own anything that people are going to want it to give a portion of their current income to keep getting, and it has relatively low capital investment attached to it so that you don't have to keep plowing tremendous amounts of money in just to meet inflationary demands, that's the best investment you can probably have.
There were two very important things that you should have gotten from that clip. One of the things he talked about is investing in good businesses that have pricing power. Actually, right now, it feels like every business has pricing power, because every single business that I read about right now is talking about, we're going to have to pass some of these costs on to the customers. And we've seen McDonald's announce this. We've seen Chipotle announce this. We've seen Costco announce this. We've seen most businesses announce that, hey, we're going to have to pass some of these costs on to the customers. So that's the first way that you hedge against inflation. Another way you can hedge against inflation is literally taking out debt and buying like real estate or something like that that appreciates over time, which will eat away at the price of your debt, because the amount that you're paying consistently will actually be lowered and lowered and lowered due to inflation. But the best hedge, I don't know if y'all noticed it, the best hedge was the first thing he talked about. And he was talking about you and I. He said, we are our best hedge against inflation, because if we have skill sets, if we have abilities that we can charge people more and more and more, if we're if we're really good at our jobs or whatever it is that we do, we can continue to improve upon things and we can continue to charge more for our skill sets. You are your best hedge against inflation. It's like somebody told me one time, everybody out here trying to protect something that they ain't even got yet. In other words, first you got to have wealth in order for you to protect or hedge for your wealth. So it's very important that we focus on the right things. Do not spend your time trying to figure out, do I need to invest in Bitcoin? Do I need to invest in gold? Do I need to invest? No. Your primary objective, especially if you're my age, we're in the wealth creation stage right now. Our goal is to just create wealth, because in order to protect something, first you have to have something to protect. So just keep that in mind and focus on continuing to invest in yourself, continue to improve your skill sets, and continue to develop in every single area of your life. But anyway, that's all I got on this one. I hope y'all learned one or two things, and please do not get caught up in this whole media vibe of, oh, it's the end of the world, inflation is not that bad. Just please don't let them catch you. Remember, media cares about one thing. They want your attention so they can sell you something. But anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all up on the next one. Remember, generosity is always greater than greed. God bless each and every single one of y'all. And by the way, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of this beautiful mug. I'm just saying. But I'll catch y'all up on the next one. Remember, generosity is always greater than greed. God bless each and every single one of y'all. And your boy is out of here.